something to say right now, and I don't care who hears. I wanna live my life to the fullest, yeah, move past all my fears. Here we come, here we are, now clap your hands with me. Say you will, say you can, so clap your hands with me. Sometimes you'll feel like you're all alone and there's nobody else around, but we're all here grooving next to you, so see all the friends you found. Ooh, yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Here we come, here we are, now clap your hands with me. Say you will, say you can, clap your hands with me. Oh yeah, come on everyone, I want to hear everybody clap your hands. All together now. Come on, I know you can do it. Say you will, say you can. So clap, 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 clap your hands with me. You gotta feel the beat deep, deep down in your bones and let your body move. Don't let anybody say you cannot, cause you know that you can groove. Shake that body left, ooh, shake that body right. Feel the beat down in your heart and let your spirit shine. All right, come on everyone. This is your last chance. So I want to hear everybody singing and wave your hands with me. Come on. Here we come, here we are. Now clap your hands with me. Say you will, say you can. Clap your hands with me. Yeah. Here we come, here we are. Now clap your hands with me. Say you will, say you can. Clap your hands with me.
You're my currency, baby, my cryptocurrency. Are you feeling me? You're my currency, so come cash in with me. Oh yeah, take the time to move with the music. You truly have to groove to the music. Don't hold back, slide up close to me, baby, and I'll show you how to groove through this meta world. Oh, baby. I'll take you places you've never seen. Just promise to see me. We'll have fun, guaranteed. Let's get down and be free. Ride with me, vibe with me. I'll take you where you wanna be. Slide with me,
Hey, GM, everybody. What up, chat? What up, Lori, the Electronics, Bird Z, Pickaxe Master, everyone else that's in the house? Say what up in the chat. How we doing, y'all? Sipping on some Spindrift grapefruit today. Spindrift, some of the best sparkling water out there. Well, today, welcome back. If you caught last Thursday's stream, you'll know exactly what we're picking up on. If you did not see last week's stream on Thursday, this is what we created. I don't know why I'm showing you the picture when Game Maker's open right behind it. I can just go inside there, but this is a snapshot of the little world that we're starting to create. And if we go on over here, we got some notes from last week. So make sure if you do have any ideas or input along the way as we're building this game out, drop them in the chat, and we'll keep adding them to the notes and try and work as many of the ideas as possible into the game. J Dog, Hodl, 5-month subby streak. Thanks for the sub, Hodl. But yeah, like I said, if you do have any ideas right now, we got train rumbles by and wakes us up. That's the premise of the beginning of the game. You're gonna get kicked out of a bank because we're broke. We're gonna have to earn sand by selling Sandmon. We might call them Voxes to avoid the Pokemon reference, but it's gonna be similar to Pokemon. And we're gonna be catching Sandmon and selling them to the zoo. So we'll be searching the island for Sandmon, capture them, morph them, breed them, all that fun stuff. We're gonna figure out how to do the logic for all of that as we build this game out. And maybe there's gonna be a tunnel that collapses with lava in that. Let's see if we can get both on the screen. We can't really, but yeah, you can see it. If you can see that mountain to the right that's on the screen, that's actually a volcano. So there may maybe be some mutated core animals in there. We're gonna call the island Sandy Island that we're starting on. There's gonna be a submarine element that could bring us to maybe some underwater sea cave, or maybe a Atlantis style world. And then we'll use the train to travel to other locations. What up, ERA? What up? That was an aggressive what up. Enter the cave and exit the cave at a new location. Got it. And then we're also going to use an airship for a city in the sky. Atlantis. I still haven't fucking tried Atlantis. But speaking of Atlantis, if y'all haven't yet, I heard it's worth a play. I haven't played it yet either, but ERA worked on it. What's the official name of it? Pull it up on stream here real quick. Y'all should go check it out. I don't remember. It's not Atlantis. I don't think this is gonna work. I don't remember. I almost gave you a nice little plug. I'll pull it up whenever you remind us in the chat what it is. But yeah, so that's the gist of what we're working on. We're coming up with it's a Pokemon style RPG. We'll incorporate other elements. If you have any favorite elements from other RPGs that you've played, please let me know about them in the chat, and we'll try and incorporate all of them into the game. Oh, I could just pull it up on Sandbox. Oh, it's in here somewhere. I didn't get any new news to share, so we're not going to be doing news today, but this is kind of the news segment. So if there's anything that we should be talking about today, let us know. The GoGo Game Jam you can register for right now. So I would recommend signing up for that. I don't see it featured, but oh, gotta go down just a little bit. Here's Entanglement. I'm actually gonna be talking to the Entanglement team on a episode of Metaverse Spotlight here soon, so stay tuned for that. I'll let y'all know when that's gonna be. And it's got to be in here somewhere, huh? ERA's Gameland. Go check that out. Here it is. Atlantis, the Lost Kingdom. Also, go check that out. Both sound like they're a good time. And both have great ratings. 5 stars. Great job. All right. But let's get into building. We got 2 hours. Let's use it wisely, especially because we don't have news today. We'll be able to make a lot of progress. I've already was streaming for 2 hours. I took an hour break, but or 2 hour break. But I'm starting to get stiff already. How's everyone doing though? Buenas noches, Roxy. How you doing, homie? How's the game jam coming? You and Fred are working on one, yeah? Speaking of Fred, we're gonna go raid over there after this. I think it might be a little late, but hopefully he's still streaming and can stress test a little bit when we send all y'all over there. Or go check it out right now while you watch me on the side. Pretty bad as always. That isn't what I like to hear. Here's the volcano that I was talking about. And we're gonna have the volcano cave in underneath so that the train has something to deal with at some point. These are everything that we're using right now is just a placeholder. We'll probably go in and brush things up, but I just want to show what we can do just using the free assets, and then we'll go from there. Dankoy, what up, dude? Pizza, pizza, pizza. So this is gonna be our little starting town. Doesn't have a whole lot in it, but doesn't need a whole lot in it. And then we're gonna keep working on terraforming today, and then we'll see where we go from there. So we'll probably start building some more of the world down there, but first let's flesh out up top. And as we're going along, please stop me, ask me if you have any questions. This is an opportunity for y'all to learn how to use the game maker. Teach me how to use the game maker. If you see me doing something silly that you think I should do something differently, please chime in the chat. Dan Coy is the educator, man. I learned a lot from Dan Coy over the last few years. I feel like at least it's been a couple of years since I've been following you over on Twitter, seeing all your good stuff you put out there. And you also are teaching Game Maker to a class, I believe, if I'm keeping track. I think that's awesome. Did any of you have issues with VFX? For me, only appears when I reopen the Game Maker. I haven't messed around with any VFX lately. You want me to test something here, Roxy? What would you like me to do? So to get some visual effects, VFX on the map, we can go to Logic, and then we have the VFX asset that we can place. What specifically do you want me to do here, Roxy? I can test something for you, see if it's happening for me. There we got our VFX selected. Fred told, don't mess around with VFX. And I'm a stubborn one. You are stubborn. There's many new VFX in 9.1. Really? I haven't really checked it out much. Recently. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of pages. Tab number 3. An explosion, stunned, tornado, light in to disappear. Is that one of them? Light in to disappear. This one? Boom. Okay, light in to disappear. Enabled at start. Is this enough for you to see? Let's go. Let's bring this up here. I don't know why I was doing it down there. This one need always toggle off after turning on. I'm gonna load here for a second. Okay, so we had that happen. Is that what you were hoping would happen, Roxy? I just used it once. I used the turn on message. Well, it seems to be working. I don't know. Let me know in the chat if there's something you want me to do with that. I'm gonna leave that there for right now and keep on building. I'll leave it there. I'm actually just because I have OCD, I'm gonna try and actually bring it down. What the fuck? That's because this is at 3. We'll put it right in front of us. Use global scale 1. So if we go here, is this what you're talking about? Sorry, I don't know anything about visual effects. So global scale. Global scale 1. It is necessary to use the proper logic donut for the VFX. Word. I'm just gonna leave it for right now, but if you guys want me to circle back to it, we can. I'm gonna keep terraforming this place out. We got a nice looking beginning of a mountain range. And I think we're going to have that mountain range bring us down here, so we'll be underground. I'm gonna keep it on the same side. But this will be kind of the area that we'll use for the underground. I'm gonna show you guys a trick that I learned the other day from Karatraz. Almost got it all. Okay, so now we got it all. I think I'm actually gonna end up doing more. Let's go about there. And again, for those of you that are new, to delete blocks, I selected a block and then I'm using, I'm clicking and holding with the right mouse button and then dragging, and that'll delete the blocks. So now that we have this done, what I'm doing down here right now is I'm gonna fill in this with a couple different underground layers to kind of texturize, give our underground cave some texture. So we're gonna go to blocks, and we're gonna pick out which blocks do we want to be our underground materials. None of those. No, no, no. Cinema hall? No. We're gonna put a layer of sand out there. So we're gonna hold the Alt, or no, we're gonna hold the right control and click, and that'll fill it in for us. So there's gonna be a layer of sand on the bottom. And let's find some other underground looking textures here. Here we go. Not a ton, actually. We got stone gray. I don't think we used those. Can't tell. I think we used all of these, though. Okay, we got stone gray. Don't really need that. There's not really a lot of good options, to be honest. I was hoping there's going to be a couple different colors. Well, we can go dirt underground and fire gravel. And dirt brown. Is there any other good gray colors, though? Not really. It's all good, though. Yeah, so we'll go with those, and we're just gonna go with a little bit of this guy. That really. Do some of that. Some of that. So I'm just kind of layering it in, kind of just filling this in so that it has a little bit of texture already whenever we dig into it, because we're gonna dig some caverns into here for the inside the mountain. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna have the mountain entrance up here. We might even dig in here a little bit to get it started underground, and then it's gonna teleport us deeper into the mountain, and deeper into the mountain is gonna be down here. And what I'm doing is I'm holding right control and left clicking to place these. All right, something like that. Just to give us a little bit of texture once we do dig into it. But I think to start with, I really just want to, well, first let's build the forest. So this is going to be like a forest area. How are we going to want, we're going to want to, we're going to have a couple different paths in here, but maybe we place the forest first and then we'll kind of bushwhack our way to the path. So first we're going to go with props and we'll go, one of these trees works and one of them doesn't. That tree works. Or, no, they both work. What am I thinking? Any other trees we want to use just to add a little bit of variety? I don't think we need to do that right now. We'll come back and add variety later. So I think this is all going to be forest. That's a little too close. Boom, boom. I think we're going to put a little pond here too. So we'll get a little water going. Okay, Bert has a good question. So Bert asks, does it make a difference between right and left control buttons, or you just left-handed? It does actually. So to, I'll show you. We'll just do it right here. So if I hold right now I'm holding the left control button, and that's gonna place the blocks into the ground. So you can replace blocks with the left control. So now those blocks are that block. See what I'm doing? Holding left control, holding down left mouse button, dragging. And that's gonna replace the blocks that are there. If you hold down the right control button and left click, that fills everywhere that it can until it runs into another block with that block. So two different options for two different control buttons. Left control and right control do different things. I believe that left alt doesn't, well, I don't know what left alt does. It doesn't do anything, but, or right alt, but left alt is what allows you to rotate the cameras around too. So it is left and right specific. Let's go over here though, and like I I just talked about we're gonna do a little pond. So let's get some water. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh man. Sorry about that. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. It came out of nowhere, but faster than I could click my mute button. Apologies. Let's bring water up here. Let's also get some sand. So then, no, not bad. All right, good. I'm glad I wasn't loud. Thanks, Dombey. What up, Dombey? All right, thanks. So then, next question: is there a printable sheet button sequences available to download and print? Bro, I've been thinking about that for so long. I don't know if there is, but there definitely needs to be. Dan Coy, do you know? Is there a list of like master buttons? Like I know you can go to edit and settings and go to the checklist for the controls and you can see these basic ones, but is there a more advanced list? Picture picture would be preferred with that would be looking kind of like that. Um Actually, I'm gonna delete these because we're gonna make this kind of deep. So we're gonna delete first. If there's not, I think one of these days I'm gonna sit down and make like a little visual that outlines all of the different stuffs because I feel like that's definitely needed. All right, we're just gonna dig this pond a little bit. Um, we're gonna get rid of that, that. Why am I so far away? I do that sometimes. Chat, if you see me just zoomed super fucking far out and you're like, why can't we see what he's doing? Say something. and, I'll, and I'll zoom in. Ooh, there we go. Dankoy in the chat with what looks to be a good addition to the conversation. So we got controls and shortcuts. Controls and hotkeys. And the camera. Huh. Is there like a bigger list in here somewhere? Maybe not. Not exactly what I was hoping for. We need like a big list that includes like the right control button does this, which no one knew about for a super long time. If we could put our brains together, I bet you we could make one real easy. Just gotta just gotta get like a master sheet that some of us can fill in and add if there's anything missing, and then I'd be happy to make the visual. I just need all the you guys know more of the controls than I do. But that's a task for another day. We're gonna continue working on our little pool in the back yonder here. I think it's gonna have a waterfall coming down because that seems like it would be fun. And then maybe behind the waterfall is the entrance to the cave. Ooh, I think we're onto something here, chat. What do you think? It's already kind of made an indent for us, so let's just keep building on that. I think all right, and now we're gonna do a little funky thing here. We're actually gonna build this. We're gonna have water flow down there, and then it's gonna make its way over the edge here. So let's take away this. Let's add here. I think we're gonna bring it out just a little bit more. I like that. And then we might dig into this wall a little bit to make kind of a path back behind it, so it's a little easier to walk to, but an Excel sheet that we could, yeah, that is a good idea. We should make like a Google sheet, but surely I'm not the first to ask or request something like this. Yeah, ask OG if he knows. I've thought the same thing though for a while, and I've never been pointed to one, so I don't know if there is one. But we'll see. We're gonna do something like that with the water right now. I don't think I'm gonna put water in quite yet, but this is going to be water. We'll fill it all up. I'm bummed that Half Dark stopped streaming. Be cool if we could get him to come back to it. He's such a good streamer. Um, it is a good question though. I'll bring it up actually. Let me do that right now so I don't forget. I'm gonna bring it up in our little Discord chat. Is there a document sheet or graphic that shows all the different buttons for Game Maker other than just the basics that are in the settings? All right, I asked. I did my due diligence. We'll see if I get a response. Smart. All right. So we got that put in. Oop. let's get down here. And again, to move around like this, I am holding down the left Alt button and just kind of rotating my camera, and then I'm using A, W, S, and D to move around a little bit. And I also click the middle mouse button to move around like this. So there's a lot going on with my hands. But once you get used to it, it starts to be kind of second nature. But it does take a little getting used to for sure. I think we're gonna notch this in one more. Um, Getting there. Something like that. That'll get us back there anyways. I think I want this to be a little bit taller though. That's gonna be our entrance. Um, I think that seems pretty good there. What up, Norikawa? 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 I always struggle. But what up, what up? If you guys didn't know, GameMaker.8 is here. Thanks, Nightbot. Nightbot from 3 years ago. Alright. So we got that going. I think we're gonna need to just trying to get this a little more ledge like. That's a word. And then it's gonna shoot out. Something like this. Um, yeah. And we're gonna bring in one more out. That'll be good. And then the water will flow out and down. Let's see what it's like. I think we're gonna want to just have a little peekable window there, just to give it away a little bit. I also got an idea. I want to make this just a little wider. Now we're gonna go like that. And for this, I am left clicking with the mouse button and then holding shift to drag it down like that. Refresher. Boom. Boom. So click with the left mouse button, hold down left shift, and drag. That's going straight down. I think that's good. Let's right control fill this in. There we go. Now we got a nice little pond. I mean, it's not like super easy to see, but it's pretty obvious that you can go back there, right? That's kind of the goal, is to make it pretty obvious. Audio video control section of GameMaker. There's a listing, but not printable. Audio video control section. I think he's just talking about this. And I think he's just talking about this. Which this is a good start, but I think if we take this idea and expand on it, that's what would be helpful. Hit options section. Where do you see options? Yeah, so there's this, which I pointed out earlier. But if we make a bigger, we just need to make a bigger one of this. I bet you it can't be that hard. If anyone wants to start working on a list of all the button combinations that come to their mind that aren't on here, and share it as a Google Doc or something, that would be dope. We're gonna go Control Save, confirm. Oh, if we do O for options while we're playing, I try that. Boom. Cool effect in the beginning. All right. Here's our pond. Nice. And then this will be the entrance to the cave. PC will crash if you open too many things. Yes, please. Paste it in the Discord, and I'll try and come up with the graphic. All right, so this is nice forest vibes. And then we'll have some like paths. Maybe we'll figure out a way to do longer grass. If we get too much grass though, it's gonna really start bogging things down. So we might just have to do different color blocks. Google Docos control sheet in Excel. Yeah, whatever's clever. All right, I'm digging this. So that's gonna be the entrance to the cave. We're getting somewhere. Do you think there should be another entrance? Maybe to like a different part of the cave? Maybe on the back side. Maybe like back here. It's like a secret way to get in. Let's try that. Not a secret way, but just like another area of the mountain. And maybe we'll start up top and we'll work our way down and we'll really use up some of this space for this entrance. And then this entrance over here is gonna actually be the teleporting entrance that brings us down here where we're gonna dig out. Yeah, I like that. Second entrance. Yeah, yeah. Seems like there has to always be at least two different ways. So we're gonna put it down here. This seems like a good little area to start knocking out. Um, Again, when you're starting to work in tight spaces, holding the left alt button and then using the right mouse button to click and drag in little movements while also using A W W A S and D um, to delete or to move around is super helpful once you start getting into these more confined spaces. I think it's gonna be something like this though, just something a small little entrance, but maybe it'll lead to ooh, nice. That's fine. It's gonna lead back here, and this is gonna open up. Boom. So this will open up into a nice, maybe like a high view of this huge cavern. Um, Finger linguistics and gymnast and gymnast skills. Yes. Yeah, we'll definitely have some sort of, well, animal or Pokemon. Whatever this whatever this world calls their animals, you know? Ooh. Actually, we can leave that. There can be a little skylight. All right, so this, trying to see where exactly we are. Okay. I think we can go a little further this way. Excuse me. Okay. What are you guys thinking on this? Just making sense what I'm doing? So right now I'm excavating to create our new underground area that we're gonna end up exploring. I think just trying to figure out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so there's 7 deep. Let's get this out of here. So we can go 7 that way. I think this is good though. And then out here is where I think we'll be able to work our way down. But for the most part, we are going to want to knock this ground out. It's not really a simple way to do that. But one thing we can do, now that I'm thinking about it, is let's get into position here. And we're gonna dig down. Whoa. Boom. So there's gonna be where the drop off starts. And we'll see. Let's see how far. Stay in bounds. Boom. Okay. So that's about how far. Like I said, it gets tricky once you start getting underground, but that's why you got to learn the controls. You're doing all right though. So we're gonna right click, drag down this notch a little bit. We're just gonna try and figure out. Try and figure out how much further we can go out there. Yeah, the controls are definitely a chore to learn. But I feel like if there was, I mean, once you learn them, it's kind of ingrained in your brain. So, good point, Lucas. But it would be helpful if there was just. I forgot to dig through first. If there was some sort of sheet or something. Okay, we've punctured through. So let's fill that in. And to be safe, let's fill it in there. Okay, so now we know that's about as far as we're gonna go that way. Let's see how far we can go. We dig all the way down. Is it gonna go? Is it gonna punch through anywhere? Oh, it is. Let's just patch it up though. Best tool for terraforming, in my opinion. All right. I don't know. I don't have inspiration on what this cave is gonna turn into yet, so I think I'm gonna leave it at that for right now. But we have a good general idea of a couple different entrances into the cave now, so that's perfect. I'm gonna save. Go ahead and save that. Control S. Confirm. All right, let's take another little adventure run. So this is our forest. For surely there'll be wild animals out here for us to catch. And then we'll find our little pond or maybe some water. Water animals will be. And then we'll figure out a way to get in here, which will teleport us down below into the other area that'll be underground world. Then I forget, there is a way to get up, but how clean was it to get up there? I mean, that wasn't that hard to figure out. We might leave it just like that. So you gotta find your way to the top to get in. Hmm. I think for down in the entering here, we're gonna want to do this. We're gonna go lava, solidified lava, and then we are gonna hold left control to replace these blocks with solidified lava. And I think this is gonna give us a good landing pad for entering. Yeah. Undo that. Boom. All right. I think I want more lava down there now. More like that. There we go. Now you should be able to find your way down there. What a Poby kid. Can you make legit money on Sandbox, sir? You 100% can. All you gotta do is participate. All kinds of different ways to make sand, which then you can turn into real money. Sand is real money, but you know what I mean. EAR says, have an awesome rest of your stream. Almost time to dream of concrete tiles. Sounds good, dude. You have a good night. Appreciate you tuning in. Um, since we're already about an hour in, before you leave, I'm gonna drop this link in the chat. It's to a forum. The secret word for that forum is lava. Fill it out. I'm gonna be giving away a weapon crate from Panda. I got one more to give away after this one. I had 5 total that I can give away, so I'll be giving one away to whoever wins this. Don't fill it out. Don't fill out the top portion of the form, which is the the giveaway section if you've already won a weapon crate, because you won't get another one, so you're just taking a chance away from somebody else. But do fill out the bottom portion if you want to earn your experience points for watching me stream. I'll be keeping track of that, and you'll be able to use that for claiming metaverse wearables in the future. All right. Go ahead and fill that out. I'll drop it again a little bit later too. Don't let me forget my secret word is lava. All right, we got to finish this river now. Just kind of polishing up some things. A lot of times what I'll do is what I'm doing right here. So I will, whenever I see that the area I'm trying to fill in is all contained except for the one side, just figure out where the one side is going to go to. And then draw a straight line so that it encloses it. And then you can do right control click and it quickly fills it in for you. I think we're gonna have to add another ledge though. Maybe another one just for funsies. All right, let's see what this does for us. So now okay. Yep, that was too leaked. I wonder where it leaked through. Let me test something. Right control. Yeah, it leaks through. What if we put blocks here? Is that gonna stop it? Right control click. It does. So it does bleed through when there's not a solid edge. So if it's like this, it's gonna sneak through that little gap there. Sounds good, ERA. Take it easy, homie. Alright, so this is gonna be flowing here. Oop, that snuck through somewhere. So we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Boom, boom, boom. Getting good water flow. Sometimes it's interesting. At least it plays with my head a little bit when I'm trying to figure out exactly how to lay out the water. I think if we just block it off right here, though. Perfect. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right, we're getting somewhere here. We're really starting to get a world built out. So there's our upper world. This is going to be the starting zone for our adventure. We got the mountain that we'll go exploring, the lava cave. The train system is going to run through and under the lava cave or volcano. That's what I was looking for, lava cave, the volcano. Just pull my chair up a little bit more. All right. So to continue terraforming, we haven't really determined what the rest of the storyline is or where we're gonna go from this little starting area. But I do remember one thing we determined. There is gonna be a sky city. So let's add in our floating city. And actually, it's pretty crazy, Bert, don't you think? How fast something can come together? It has always blown my mind. I don't know if you've watched a builder battle. I host builder battles with Outer Studios, and the builder battles are always insane to watch just to see what games these guys can create in an hour and a half of building. It's literally nuts. But, alright, I'm gonna place this and then hold the left shift and drag up as high as we can go. Perfect. So now we know how high our floating city can be. And I think we'll put the floating city over here actually. But we're gonna start. Actually, yeah, let's do that. We're gonna go here. Same thing. Left click with holding shift, drag up. And then our floating city will be somewhere around here. It'll probably start off. How high would the clouds be? Clouds will probably be right around here. Clouds. I mean, the city will be right around here. Cloud City. That's what I was going for. So we're just going to click out here a bunch. That look like it would be wide enough? It's not going to be a very big city. It'll just be a little cloud area. It'll have some cloud animals. That should be on YouTube soon. I don't think it is yet. But you'll want to watch that. Did you go and test out their games that they played? They're live on the map right now. We're gonna go with that. That might be a little too far out, but it might be perfect. So now we're gonna build it out this way as wide as we want it, and then I'll show you a pretty easy trick for making floating areas. It's gonna go about that wide. Wait, what am I doing? I was gonna show you and then I forgot what I was doing. Alright, so now that we have the two sides kind of laid out, now you can go to one side, click with the left mouse button, and then drag it all the way over to the other side, and release. And now you have a nice little platform to build off of. And you know what I wanted? We're gonna use white of some sort. Uh, 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 I don't know. Cloud, ice, snow. Let's use snow. I know it's not actually what we want, but we're gonna use it and make it kind of seem like snow. So we're gonna replace this with white. Boom. It's kind of like a cloud. We'll delete that. Now we'll get our sphere out. And we're gonna something like that. And we'll get the underside here a little bit more. Boom. Focus face. I don't know, something like that. Hard to see with this white, but I think we're doing a pretty good job. All right, I like that. Then we'll go ahead and we're gonna delete, for sure we're gonna delete this stuff. Oop. It's very hard to see this white. I bet you it's extremely hard for you guys to see it. Nice. But that's kind of what we wanted. We want it to look like a white little cloud, so it is, I think it's doing it effectively. Last one. There we go. Let's go under here. Just make sure there isn't anything to clean up. I think it's good. Dope. Now we got our little island in the sky. Can always add more cloud cities accessible via parkour routes. Yeah, I was thinking that we'll probably do some sort of parkour to get up to it. Maybe should we do should we do maybe a cloud path? So this is the big cloud. The big cloud cities right there. But then maybe you can parkour your way across with little clouds. It won't be like a tough parkour, but something, right? And you said I played Cartrazes but couldn't beat OG's Atomic Reactor 17-second times to start. Yeah, he said it was set pretty tough. All right, we're gonna build right here. I think we'll go a little bit further. Now we'll go this way. So same thing. I'm just gonna build a platform that gets close to this. I think that's good. And then we will drag this across and over to here. And I think we could also bring this one out. Bring this one out to here. All right. Oop. We're gonna keep building this out. Come on now. There we go. Any questions while I'm doing this, y'all? Does it make sense what I'm doing? All right, so this is kind of the area we're gonna work with for the parkour. Now we just gotta kind of lay out how we want it to be. And I just like 666 so much better than the fives. Okay, that could be some sort of cloud. Cloud there. Cloud. cloud. All right, something like that, yeah. I just went into serious focus mode there for a second, but I'm out. And I like how these clouds are kind of coming together. We'll probably end up tweaking it a little bit, but let's go ahead and delete in between it for right now. One thing I wish you could do is right control delete. Wouldn't that be nice? All right. So this is gonna take another little focus time for me. But like I said earlier, if you guys do have any questions about building inside here, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just keep bringing stuff up as I'm doing it. This is a good, these 2 hours are a great opportunity for y'all to just ask any kind of questions, and I'll dive into it now on stream. And if I don't know the answer, we'll figure it out and we'll dive into it on the next one. All right, we can get that out. Boom. And if you don't have any questions right now, that's cool too. I just want this to be as educational as possible for y'all. Right now, obviously, we're working on terraforming, so it's not too crazy complicated. But as I do this, hopefully it's giving you ideas on different ways you can approach things. You can see how inspiration can hit as you're placing blocks. That's why I always tell people if they get stuck, just start placing blocks and experimenting. Control Z is your friend. So if you do place something you don't like, you can always Control Z and get rid of it. It's never permanent. Especially in the sandbox. This might be too close. It's hard to tell. If it is, we'll shave it off a little bit. I don't know the exact. Does anyone know the exact distance you can jump? In blocks? If you make a perfect jump? Bueller. Jump is 6 blocks. Okay. That one's gonna be close. It's hard to tell from this angle, but it might be sick. It might be makeable. We'll have to get up there and test it out. If you have a higher speed, can you jump further? If you're using a higher speed item? Anyone know that? Man, these white blocks are so tough to work with as far as seeing what I need to delete, but they're looking like clouds, and that's what we want. Phantom block. Don't worry about that. Those have been happening. They know about it. They should be able to fix it here one of these days. Bert Z's got to roll to work. Thanks for the stream, you bet, dude. I'm enjoying and learning too, getting more confident to start a build on my land. Hey, that's what this is all about. So continue to ask questions and we'll get you building on your land in no time. And thanks for all your help along the way with coming up with, oh, I did do some boo-boo down there. A cloud got grounded. I don't know which grass that is. But yeah, see you later, Bert. I'll catch you on the next stream for sure, or in the Discord. Lori says, not sure, but I thought on another stream they said, yes, you can jump further with speed. Interesting. I could see that being a thing. I know there is a TSP GameMaker test page on jumps, distances, heights, etc., but is an old training demo. Yeah, that probably doesn't factor in the new speed that is going on now. Appreciate you lurking though. You can definitely jump further with speed buffs. Okay, good to know. I would that was what I imagined, so that would make sense. Thanks for the clarity though. Asev. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. Oh, we're gonna get grass. I think it's this one. Yep. All right, fill that in. All right, now we got some clouds up in the air for us to jump around on. Let's check all this out. You wanted me save. Speed buffs. Yeah, we'll definitely have to touch on buffs and stuff eventually here. A sev or a sieve. Both ways are correct. A sev. I like a sev. All right. Let's check this out. I like that explosion there. All right. So let's first make our way up to the top of the volcano. Which isn't too hard. There's definitely a couple different ways to get up here. Bye, Bert. We can jump over here, no prob. Looks like we for sure can jump to this one and this one. Okay, so you can go multiple ways up here, which is totally fine. And then you can jump to this one, for sure to that one. Yeah, you can make that. I don't know if you're going to be able to make it back, though. Oh, yeah. Okay. I think we might shorten this one up just a little bit then. But then you get over here and you can get on, so it's not that big of a deal. I don't know. We'll figure out what we're gonna do up here and we'll tweak it as we go. But we for sure got some paths to go around. This is gonna be Little Cloud City. Maybe there'll be a pond in the middle, and that's where the rain formulates. Heck yeah. Loving where we're at. What do y'all think? Any ideas on directions to take this? But that's definitely a cool extra little layer that we can explore and find other boxes. I think we're gonna call them boxes, not what were we calling them? Sandmon. We'll call them boxes. Do 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 do. Ooh, almost dead. Tree saved us. All right, all right, all right. This is gonna be the train station. Our house is one of these. The bank that we're gonna get kicked out of is gonna be there, and then somebody else's house is here. The train tracks are gonna bring us through the tunnel under the volcano, and we'll pop out at another city. And oh, we're gonna need somewhere to catch the submarine. Maybe the submarine will emerge over here eventually, and then you'll be able to hop on it, and it'll bring you somewhere else, to a whole nother island or something. Maybe that's how we'll end the game. You'll get on a submarine, and you'll go to another island. But we also want to take the submarine underwater. Maybe that's how we'll end it. We'll head to an underwater city, and that'll be the next version or edition of the game. Okay, can we get through here? Yes, because we're small, which I think is fine. We'll allow it. Or you can come down here and get in 2 different ways. Okay, super, super happy with how this is turning out up top. Love that. Hell yeah. I think this is where we're going to leave it for today. I'm going to drop that form for y'all one more time and remind you of the secret word that you need to enter, which is lava. So form incoming one more time. Fill out the, you don't need to fill this out again if you already filled it out today on this stream. But if you didn't, fill out the top portion, the giveaway portion, if you have not won a weapon crate yet. And if you have, please don't fill it out because if you do win again, you're not going to get it twice. So you're just kind of taking it away from somebody else. And also fill out the bottom portion if you want to start earning experience points that you'll be able to redeem for metaverse wearables from me. You do need to get in my Discord so that you can start accumulating those experience points. But the link is in that form right there for you to click on and get in. Say what up whenever you get in there. Appreciate you guys for being here. I'm going to give you a few more minutes to fill that out. And on Tuesday, we're going to wrap up the basic exploration of the Git book and start working on some logic that we'll need to learn that then we will come over to here and implement. So we'll probably start learning some of the maybe like the introductory stuff where how to start a game, how to have conversations with NPCs and stuff like that, and then we will progress past that as we continue to build out this game, and we'll also do more terraforming. But I think now that we have the first chunk of the world done, we can start planning it out a little bit, and then that'll probably get us to a point where we know where we want to build next on the other levels under below. So that's what we'll be doing. What up, Go West? Thanks for being here, homie. How you doing? Just wrapping up, but good to see you in the chat. I'm gonna pull. Actually, I'm gonna snap a screenshot of this because this is just a beautiful little scene right here. Boom. Now I'm gonna pull up here. I'm gonna paste this into a tweet just so I don't forget it. And I'm gonna pull up Wheel of Names. Oh, nice. I'm sending everyone over to Fred to help playtest. Hopefully he still needs some people. I'll be sending everyone over there here in just a minute after we run this giveaway. Let me see what kind of entries we got on this. Got a handful of y'all. Thank you to the ones that have already won that I can tell did not enter the giveaway. Much appreciated. Copy, paste. Got y'all in there. I'm gonna shuffle your names. And then spinna the wheeler. Good luck, everybody. This is again for a weapon crate from Panda. Good luck, have fun. VP or Wake Up. I think you're maybe going for Wake Up, but GG, congrats. You got yourself a weapon crate. LFG. LFG in the chat, let's go. GG's, GG's. Oh, Go West says play it, take me out. Never. Wake up. Let me note this for you. Wake up. Wake Up got a weapon crate. GG, congrats. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for being here. As always, appreciate you tuning in, hanging out in the chat, giving me recommendations, helping me out whenever I get stuck. All the stuff that you guys are here for. I'm here for it, and I love it. Appreciate y'all. I'm going to send you over to Fred and Ferd now. And hopefully he's still playtesting. Go help him playtest. Jump in and help him out. They're working on their game jam game. Fred, where are you? Fred and Ferd. There we go. Sending y'all now. Say what up for me. I gotta do some stuff. Bouncing right after this. Starting the raid now. I'll catch ya on the next stream. Tuesday, 8 p.m. Central. Bye, y'all.
Well, I got something to say right now, and I don't care who hears. I wanna live my life to the fullest, yeah, move past all my fears. Here we come, here we are, now clap your hands with me. Say you will, say you can, so clap your hands with me. Sometimes you'll feel like you're all alone and there's nobody else around, but we're all here grooving next to you. So see all the friends you